Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by to check out the premiere episode of my brand new show, The Prop Shop, where we're talking all prop bets all the time. It's Monday, November 2nd. We've got Monday Night Football tonight. Tampa Bay is visiting the New York Giants. We all know Tampa Bay's been on a roll. Tom's been throwing the ball all over the place, and we're looking for some points here, right? Well, maybe. We'll see. We're looking at prop bets tonight. But the way the Tampa Bay offense has been playing lately, I was looking at the lines and I thought Rob Gronkowski over 3.5 receptions was going to be the money play. He's had 8 targets each of the last 2 games and 5 receptions in each of those games as well. And plus, in 3 of the last 4 games, he's gone over that 3.5 mark. So, seems pretty good, right? Unfortunately, no, it wasn't. The expected probability of him to hit that mark based on the price the book is offering ended up giving us a negative expected value. Now, if you're the kind of guy like I am who's into that positive negative expected value, we know that if we want to maintain any sort of longevity in the sports betting game, it behooves us to not bet into a negative expected value line. Sure, he may get that tonight. It's very possible that he will. I fully expect him to, actually. But I'm not putting my money on a play that has a negative expected value due to the price. We've got to be smart, people. You've got to be smart. So, sorry, Rob, we're not using you tonight. So what are we looking at? I still like the tight end position. I just happen to like it on the other side of the ball. Looking at some defense versus position stats, Tampa Bay is very middle of the road when it comes to the tight end position. They have roughly 6 targets, 4 catches a game. Fair enough. That's what we're going to look at, right? That's where we want to be at. So what are we looking at? We're looking at Evan Ingram. He has the same line as Rob at 3.5 receptions. Now, if I'm looking at game flow and how I expect this game to go, I see Tampa Bay scoring a lot of points. I think the majority of people do. So if you're a team that doesn't score a lot of points, but you need to try to score a lot of points if you want to have any chance to win, what do you got to do? You've got to throw the ball downfield, especially with the fact that Tampa Bay has one of the best, if not the best, rush defense in the league. They give up 66 yards a game. Even Saquon Barkley's not going to help you tonight. So, stout rush defense, average defense versus a tight end. What about the quarterback situation? We've got Daniel Jones, right? Roughly 33 pass attempts per game. I think he'll go a little bit over that tonight just because New York's going to have to try and stay in this game. So, of those 33 pass attempts, 26% of those go to the tight end position. So 26% of 33 leaves us at roughly 8. We'll call it 8. We'll round down to 8. Now, New York definitely has more than one tight end on their team. So of those targets, how many of them go to Evan Ingram? 77%. That's a good number. 77% of 8 is a little bit over 6, but we'll round down to 6. Evan Ingram, career catch percentage, it's a little bit over 60. This year he's down at about 59%. That could be due to some defense. That could be due to a lot of things. Whatever. Even at 60%, it puts us over 3.5. Now, it doesn't quite get us to 4. I know you can't get half a reception, and 3.689543 doesn't really do us much good because that's not a number he can hit. So what else can we look at? Well, we can look at some pass game statistics. Last 3 times that Evan Ingram has played against Tampa Bay, roughly 7 targets, a little over 4 catches. I like that. Last year against Tampa Bay, 8 targets, 6 receptions. I also like that. Still not good enough for me to make the play, though. What else do I want to look at? 7 games is not a lot of data. So I went to Microsoft. I ran a little random sampling of his receptions through 7 games, sampled it out 50,000 times. 50,000 times. What did I come up with? Well, I came up with an average of 4.12 catches and a median of about 5. Both numbers that I really like. Now, if I take all of those numbers from the 50,000 samples, I see that he hits over 3.5, 60% of the time. That's great. That's a good number for me to look at. Now, what's next? Next, I got to look at the price just to make sure. So a 60% expected win rate, what does a money line equate to on that? I'll tell you, it's minus 150. Give or take a few percentage points there, whatever, minus 150. So anything under 150 is a positive expected value play on this. I happen to get it in early. I like Evan Ingram over 3.5 receptions. I got it at 112. It gave me about 16% value, positive expected value. I've seen it so far. Last I checked, I think it was at 136, which is still just under 7% value. So that's our play tonight. Evan Ingram over 3.5 receptions in New York. If you like it, like, subscribe, do all that stuff that everybody else tells you to, and come back for Thursday Night Football, where I'll hopefully have another play for you.